Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Open Road for Two. Mylene and Randy here.
Hey guys, so we've had our Switchback camper by SuperPacific for 6 months. We've taken it on some long trips, short trips, washboard roads, fire roads, you name it. What we wanted to do was highlight some of the things that we like, some of the things
We don't like so much.
and some of the additions that we've made to our setup since getting it to help make our travels and our adventures that much more efficient. So
we've got about 20, 25, maybe 30 nights in it, approaching 30. And so we've definitely tested it out and put it through its
paces,
I guess, right? And so we do definitely have some ideas of what could be done better.
So this video is strictly just from our own experience. We just want to put something out there to show true people using it. This isn't sponsored or anything by SuperPacific. This is just us on our trips using it, likes, dislikes. So let's get into it.
And let's talk about if we purchase it again. You know, that's some of the things we'll talk about in the video. Would it be another purchase we'd make, or would we choose something else or go with a different route? So we want to give you honest feedback on our impression of the SuperPacific Switchback.
So stay tuned and let's go.
So we took possession of launch code number 55 on May 5th. We made the trek from Southern California up to Portland, Oregon to have it installed. Highly recommend that area. We made a trip out of it, explored the Oregon coast as well as a little bit of into Eastern Oregon. And if you haven't checked out those videos, make sure you take a look at them.
So one of the cons that we have is these door latches sticking. For some reason, we got to adjust them or whatnot, but as you can see, this side's open and this side is still closed. So that kind of happens quite a bit. I don't know if it's the weather, something flexing, but we have to adjust the mechanism on the inside. But yeah, sticks a little bit.
So one of the biggest solutions for that, for the sticking, is actually just slamming the doors, because then it gets a good latch and then it's easier to open it up.
However, if you're at camp, someone's up still in the tent, you don't want to be slamming the doors. So another way you could do it is to get on each side, one hand on the other side, and just kind of close it. Not too much of a slam, but you still get that latch on there. So one of the benefits of me from being a female overlander adventurer is I can climb from the tent into the back of the truck here and use my potty at night instead of having to climb all the way out, climb down a ladder. And that is a huge pro for me, and I think other females as well who adventure in overland. Another huge pro that I appreciate is the lockability of once you're inside the unit, you can close the hatch and lock it from the inside and you're safe and secure, let alone your gear being safe when you're here sleeping at night. Kind of gives you a little bit more peace of mind.
So the addition of solar to the SuperPacific has definitely been the thing that has absolutely changed our overlanding experience and just everyday experience. I mean, having power on demand at all times with our lithium battery is a game changer. And shout out to Adventure Power Solutions who installed our unit for us, but SuperPacific made the installation extremely easy.
So once we had our power solution and all squared away and got installed, we were ready to go up and step up from ice cooler to a fridge, and we went with Set Power. We installed the fridge slide, which we got from Amazon, and we have a discount code that we'll link below in the description if you're interested in getting a fridge or you're starting out. We highly recommend Set Power. It's a great fridge company. As you can see, this has been through a lot of trips already. It's been rattled around back here and tested, and it's still running pretty good. And the best thing is when you get to camp, roll up, even just a day trip, opening this thing up and having a cold beverage, you can't beat that. So Set Power. One of the additions that we added to our setup are these awning kits for the back or forward flap of the Switchback. Something we highly wish that Super Pacific would include as an option for people purchasing the Switchback camper. It is a great addition for the camping setup. We'll put a link below to the company that we got these from. Shout out to Shitco for providing these and making these. I think he has a GFC camper, but as you can see, it's compatible with the Switchback.
So we've got, I don't know, 20, 25 nights, maybe as many as 30 nights in this at this point. And we've gone back and forth. I know in the initial video, we talked about how we started sleeping with our head in the wedge. Well, it gets kind of claustrophobic. So we've gone back to or sleeping with our heads at the end here. So we've gone back and forth, and I think we've kind of come to the conclusion that we really like with our heads towards the back of the truck. And also we've added kind of some storage solutions for us to add, you know, when we come up here at night with our wallet, keys, phone, knives, whatever we bring up here, so that we have it up in here.
So as you can see, pushing back the sleeping platform and folding your mattress opens up this huge real estate. I'm about 5'3", standing up here, can't even reach the top. This is a great advantage to the camper, is if there's elements, you want to get out of the weather, you want to change in here, this is all available to you. However, when we did have this built out, it becomes a disadvantage because then your real estate available to you shrinks quite a bit. So keep that in mind if you're considering doing a build out of your camper, or if you're interested in Super Pacific. That's one thing we're reconsidering on how we're going to redo the inside and possibly relocating our fridge into the back seat with a seat delete. Another bonus to adding the flat solar panel that we got from Adventure Power Solutions is it adds a little bit of shade within the canopy in the bedroom area of the tent. We still get a lot of natural light that comes through, but during those hot summer days, you do have a little bit of shade, which is a definite bonus.
So one of the main reasons we bought the Super Pacific was the ability to climb in and out of the bed from inside the truck and not having to access it from a ladder on the side. But me being a relatively large individual, it's like a gymnastics to come up and down. Being a little dramatic, but it's not the easiest coming in and out for a person my size. It can be done, obviously I've been doing it, but I prefer going up the side with a ladder. So we have added that so that Mylene can go up and down through the back of the truck and I can go up on the ladder. So we added the ladder brackets and then purchased a ladder as well for me to go up and down from the side. So again, that could be another thing that Super Pacific developed as an option for when people want to come up the side, because it's got plenty of access up here to come in and out of it.
The benefits also with a Super Pacific camper, the Switchback, is they have these built-in Tslot channels, which we purchased the awning brackets directly from Super Pacific and mounted a nice Roam Adventure awning right off of it. It's super great. You could put other types of gear up on here. We've also considered putting our water port up here. There's so many different options. Just having that customization available to suit your adventure style is a super benefit to the Super Pacific. Another thing that we're looking forward to is we haven't done like super multi-day expeditions. I think our longest trip has been 4 days. For us, 3 days is our max in regards to having an actual running shower. We usually do like cat baths, sponge baths, stuff like that. However, with this Tslot channel, we are looking into getting some type of shower, outdoor shower. So if you have any recommendations, give us a comment below on something that you've used in the past, because we are looking to adding that to our setup so that we can do longer expeditions and be out on trail longer.
After installing the solar unit, we hooked up the included outlet here. So we have our 12 volt fridge plugged in directly to this outlet, and then we also have the USB. One of the other things we want to address are, I'd say it's a pro and a con, are the latching system and the closing mechanism. We've found it difficult to both unlatch, open it, and latch it closed. We've used a mallet to do both, and so that is, to us, it could be improved. We haven't reached out to SuperPacific to see if they have any solution for that. However, it is something that has been a little bit difficult for us.
So you made it to the end, and the question being, would we purchase the SuperPacific Switchback again?
I have to say the pros definitely outweigh the cons that we've found. And I think, for me, the answer is absolutely yes, I would purchase it again. What do you think?
I 100% agree. I think for all the features that you do get included when you put your order in, it is definitely worth it. You get your bang for your buck. It is solidly built. Customer service is there. I mean, the trails and adventures that we have taken in this thing, and seeing it, how strong and robust it is, it's going to last you a long time. And this is only our 6-month review. So who knows, what we're going to have a year from now. I definitely think it's going to be, a little more tried and tested, but it's going to be still solid as a rock.
Striping on it so far. So.
I still think it is definitely one of the best lightweight truck campers out there on the market. And I know there's a lot to consider out there. Again, this isn't sponsored by SuperPacific. We just believe in the product. We were so happy with it after we did our research on it. And 6 months from now, we're still happy customers. So I give it a thumbs up.
I give it a thumbs up too. And if you have any questions about it, comment below, and we'll definitely be happy to answer them for you. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see here, give us a thumbs up. Think about hitting that subscribe button.
Yeah, smash that bell button.
Helps us out. So
that way the next time we post a new video. We love having you along for the rides and the adventures, information that we provide. Come on and join us on the open road.
And if you're a regular, we thank you for your support.
Yeah, we couldn't do this without you guys, your positivity, your encouragement. Thank you so much from both of us. And you know what? You know what we say. Until the next time.
We'll see you
on the open road.
Bye.
Bye.